This is my brother Waylon. He bounced around through several foster families when he was young, but was eventually adopted by my mom and dad. He was 6 when he was adopted. When he was young, he was diagnosed with attachment disorder. This is often a result of adoption, causing him to communicate and behave differently than most other children.
Attachment is the strong bond between a child, an infant, and their caregiver. When this strong bond is broken, a child can have as a result a reactive attachment or an attachment disorder. There are many reasons that this bond can be broken. Sometimes the parent is simply unavailable. The child is not consoled when they're crying. The child's needs are not met when they're hungry or when they're in need of a touch, a hug, a smile. Sometimes this attachment or bond is broken if a parent is unavailable. Attachment disorders and reactive attachment issues are very commonly seen in foster children or children that have been adopted.
An excerpt by Bruce Bowen from Science News magazine writes, "Kids between ages 4 and 6 who have attachment disorder disregard their adopted parents and eagerly approach strangers, and they don't look for their parents in new or scary situations. Such kids also often misinterpret social cues and find it difficult to generate more than superficial interests in others." When I asked my brother on what he thought of this, he said it was spot on and it directly correlated to his situation when he was younger. Did he refer to you all, his biological mom and his foster parents, as mom or dad?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I think the state foster care people, set that up a little bit. They would, to help a young child, understand the differences a little bit. They would basically say, this is, we're talking about Mommy Jenny, Mommy Mary, Mommy whoever, and or Daddy Joe, that kind of thing. Until eventually, when he was adopted and he was with us, then it was just, Mom and Dad,
Okay. How would he communicate to other forms of authority, like coaches, teachers, or other parents?
Non-cooperative.
Oh, after the first week or two, most everybody would think, oh, this is a great little kid. He's a wonderful little boy. And then, well, you can have him a week or two. and then they would see a different side.
My purpose of this documentary was to explain why my brother, along with other adopted children, may communicate differently than others. I have received many questions about why my brother says the things the way he does, and I hope this documentary showed a better understanding of adopted children and the way they communicate.